Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of What If Civilization Starts Over. And I just want to point out, the end of What If Civilization Starts Over, at least for Season 1, is coming very soon. So if you want to see that, please show your support, and let's get right into the video. We're going to start off over here in the Americas. Something that I've been hinting at for a while is going to be happening, and that is the dam building of the Gulf of Mexico. So, it's going to start out, and Mexico is actually going to start it. And it's going to be just a straight dam. We need to fix these little colors over here. It's been owned by so many people, it looks like an abomination now. There we go. That's better. Anyway, they are building this dam, and it's coming along nicely from each side. It's going to go pretty well. We're going to see this. It should be finished by the end of episode 60, which, like I said, is going to be the end of the series. Meanwhile, the United States is going to build another right here. This one gets a little bit more finished because they have a little bit more supplies. We might see an update on this later in the episode, but for now it's going to stay like this. And the genius idea of this is going to go across news articles everywhere, and that's going to inspire someone like a little Indonesia, and some other countries to do the same. So Indonesia's plan is to build a dam across here, and to build a dam across here, and that will drain this area out, hopefully, as well as the Strait of Malacca, and in all these other places. So they're going to start work on the smaller ones, like this one down here. And in between all these island chains. And they're going to start on the main thing. With this island. And it gets really close to being done over there. Meanwhile, over here, it gets semi-close, but not as close. And we will probably check up on this region later as well, to see what is going to happen. Now we're going to look at one of our first real events of the video. And this event is going to be taking place up here in Russia. All these Russian countries are slowly gaining support towards each other, and something is going to be happening. This province, right in the north, is going to be sold to the Red Team. Why? That's not right. Okay, so this province right here is being sold over to the Red Team. It'll look better on a map with the Red Team. They could have done this with the Gray Team, but the Gray Team didn't want it. They're focused on solidifying themselves, and they're doing some research of this island up here that was slowly sinking. And there we go. There's our basically first big change on the map today. And now we need to see some stuff happening. Of course, we know over here that the brown team and all their former pieces are gone, basically. There's nothing left of the original brown team. But this border is still heavily armed, and we actually see it. This little point right here is one of the most dangerous points in the world. Of course, these two are on the side, but the purple team's on that side, on the other side of fascism. So we see that happening. We also see their expansion into Africa. The orange team declares war on the pink country. Meanwhile, the blue team, or Spain, declares war on they declare war on this blue country right here. So they are quick to cut off sea access to the blue team, and they also help the orange team by sending some troops in and capturing all their coast. And slowly but surely, these countries are going to get fully taken. For Africa, these countries are actually rich. Some of the richest countries in Africa at this point. Number 1, the blue team. Number 2, the red team. Number 3, Egypt. Number 4, I think this would be Libya. And if we look at the economical alliances, this is mostly because of this economical alliance the red team has, which is very strong. And then again, with this African alliance. But now, a new economical alliance is going to be made by the blue team. And this is because it'll just help their economy in the long run. Let's see what shape to use. We already got trapezoid. We can just use parallelogram. So boop, boop. And the first country having this is, of course, the blue team that we just talked about. Then the lime team joins. The dark blue team joins. The plum team, or dark purple team joins. Madagascar joins. And this lavender team right here joins. So there we go. That's immediately a lot of different colors. Oh shoot. We need to put that in the alliance map, in the economical alliance map. Now we gotta redo the whole process over again. It's not too bad though. It was barely any shapes this time. Also, there are some layers that aren't going to be used as much. One of them is going to be religion. After today, we're going to be done with the religion map. It's still going to be here, but we're not going to be using it. Kind of the same thing with the economical alliance map. We're not going to be using this again. So take a look at it right now. It's basically Africa, North America, and Asia. So there we go. Ideology, we might use a few more times, but not really. So we can turn that off. Power ranking, we're going to keep the same for now. Of course, we know there's no nukes left in the world. Provinces. So yeah. There we go. There's a fixed world map. And now we can continue with the subject I was talking about earlier. What was I gonna say? The alliance map. Yeah, this is something to talk about because a new member has joined the Star Alliance once again, being Communist China has joined up with them again. And this is under a new name. It's a new Star Alliance. So, yeah. There are a lot of alliances, a lot of regional alliances that aren't really global anymore. Like that there's many alliances, you know. Some of them I'm going to erase from the map, such as these two. We don't need them here. Oops. So we don't need the Sprite team here or the Siberian team. We know they're on alliance together. Hopefully. And down here, Peru and Colombia, we're gonna race. And we can leave these guys. Or actually, no, we'll leave Peru and Colombia's back. This time, we'll give them the shape of hexagon. There we go. And now we need to talk about something happening with Communist China once again. There we go. We need to fix Communist China once again. There we go. Star. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the other two the same. And now we can go back onto this area. Now we need to talk. This is gonna be a very, very deep thought about Communist China. As we know, they technically won World War II. They have doubled their land, probably. If you look at the province map, they have pretty much doubled it. Yeah. And something quite important to talk about is this new project that they have started on an island that they have out in the Pacific. They have this very south island right here. You might have noticed it, you might have not. But they also have all the islands. Right here. And they have, this is like the furthest islands they have, any others. And they're starting a project on this island known as Project Dominate. I'm not going to say what Project Dominate means. You're going to have to find out next episode. But for now, it has started over here, and they're doing some testing on this island with, I'll tell you this, it's a new sort of weapon. So they're doing testing with this new weapon, and we'll just see where it goes from there. Next up, we're gonna look back at the damn building. I don't know how long it's been since we looked at the damn building. Wow, wait, let's see. Oh, sorry for my voice. It's not the best. I had 5 hours of sleep, so yeah, not doing too good. The damn building is actually coming along greatly. Over here, anyway. This is based off a Norwegian's videos. Heavily based off because of the damn building. But something that will not be happening is an alliance formed against these guys to prevent the damn building. Pretty much everybody wants it. Texas wants it. USA wants it. Mexico wants it. So that's why they're doing that. Over here, we actually see the completion of one of these big dams. In fact, it's the one right here. And it is built. And it is a very grand, it's the biggest dam in the world currently. Okay. The one up here, that one's going straight out. Like this. It won't be completed this episode. It'll be completed next episode. As long as the other ones. But, from this, we already see a ton of this land filling up. And we can actually see how much land that's going to drain out. And I'm gonna in this part of the video start a new one so that we can see the new dam. Okay, here we go. There are several parts to this dam. First of all, a very important part is right over here. Probably need to extend that like this. So now these two islands are connected officially. Down here. all these islands are kind of grouped together now. There's no going back from this. Up here, we see the Borneo, I don't know what the other island is called. They also get a little bit larger. I forget what this is. This island is called. But it is extended. And there we go. So, they're just actually starting to drain. The Gulf has started to drain, but it's like little. If I drew it draining, it would probably be like something small like that. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to draw some small areas that are draining. Like this. They all drain. Over here in this area, we're going to have most of it drain. In this little piece. There we go. In Mexico, though, we actually see a small piece right here. So that's their small piece for today's video. It doesn't really affect the map much. If you zoom out, aside from Texas, you can see that a little bit more. Now, we have to go back on this. Sorry for kind of abandoning this event in the video. We're gonna catch back up on it. And it's going pretty smoothly. By this time, the capital of this country has been taken. And all their forces are gone. And at about the same time, over in the Orange team, the northern half of this country is cut off and the capital is taken. And this country completely surrenders over to where they're going to do a sneaky thing. And they're each going to take over this area. So now they share a land border in Africa. And they're, since they're here, it kind of stops any Cyan teams trying to reform. Some other stuff that we need to do. They weren't in the alliances, but we do need to erase their ideology from the map. They were both democracies. And Spain and the Orange team, or Italy, or both. I'm pretty sure that's monarchy, yep. They weren't in alliances. Their religion isn't really prevalent to this situation. But what we'll see from religion is more green team cleansing. And as we can see, there's just these little splotches. I don't want to say that, but that's what I'm going to say. And it's just these little splotches right here that have the little areas of the pink team religion left. So eventually, all of the little splotches on the side are going to be gone with it. Slowly but surely, they're going to creep down until they take it all. That's pretty much right. Now we can deselect it. Boom. The green team's cleansing has been done. We're going to go back to religion now. And the green team's religion, at this point, has sprouted its own legs and formed its own religion, basically. And slowly but surely, it's going to become its own religion. We're going to go look at this color. I don't think we have one of those colors on the map. Oh, it might be in, down in Australia or Norway. So, I know what color to use next. But now their ethnic cleansing is all done. This is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.